You've probably seen all the videos, all the TikToks everywhere about the Great Lock-in, about the Winter Arc, about all these different things. I can tell you that I have created the perfect method. I'm going to share how you can lock in for real and live your dream life in 6 months for you to really change to become your own dream woman. And I know this because I have created a workbook. I know my method is gonna help because I have no rules. That means that there is no failing. That means that we're only focused on self-discipline. We're focused on progress and not perfection. And I think what a lot of these YouTubers and TikTokers do is they make a lot of rules and they think about a lot of rules, but actually it's better to make your own rules. So don't just follow a 75 hard or different kind of methods because it is very likely that you fail. And what is different about my approach is that I have created a container where I can prepare fully for these 6 months. So these are the things that I have done that I think have led me to success. I told everybody that is important in my life that I'm going offline for 6 months to focus on myself, focus on my goals, focus on my dreams. So now I can receive the support that I need. Second, I have made it easy for myself. I have 5 goals. For every 5 goals, I created 5 steps and 1 micro habit. And these goals and these steps are not vague things like, oh, I want to lose weight or I want to make $1 million. I have concrete, structured steps because I have 5 goals, and these 5 steps for each goal help me to make progress. Remember that a dream or a goal without a plan is just a dream. And even those steps have to be very detailed and specific. So for example, I want to become my fittest, healthiest self. That is a goal. But what do I have to do in order to accomplish that goal? I wrote down 5 steps. So these 5 steps are not drinking more water or running more or working out more. These are not the steps that I'm talking about. The steps that I'm talking about, booking 2 classes every week, going on a run every week, and I have a few more things that are as detailed. Then a micro habit can be something I do daily or weekly or monthly. My micro habit is to drink at least 2 liters of water. And now I'm not so overwhelmed by my goal. I feel like I have a plan. So that was just an example, but I have 5 big goals and I feel like they're so doable because I followed my own rules. If you want to change your life, you have to do things differently. You can't just keep going. So that is why I'm going offline. And I think a lot of people will tell me that I'm not really going offline because I'm still keeping 1 day online. But again, I think thinking black and white is not very mindful. And for me, because I have an online business, it is not realistic to go offline completely. And that is also not something that I would want for my life. So the women in my community also talked about going offline because it seems like I can breathe. They don't have to do what I do. They can make their own rules. So for example, one woman in the community is going offline and staying online for only 2 hours a day. Someone else is doing the exact same thing as me, but picking another day in the weekend. I'm going online on Thursday. I'm still going to use the website that I make my newsletters. I'm still going to use Google if I need to find a recipe or a location somewhere, but I'm not, and you shouldn't either, use it for distraction. I mean, Instagram and TikTok are kind of designed these days to work as like a slot at a casino. Like you don't know what you're getting. And I think that is so distracting. It just drains you. And I think we should all become more mindful. I don't think you should have to quit social media because I think personally, social media is great and it can be used in such a great way. But the way that I'm consuming it is not the best for me and my goals. So ask yourself this question right now. Like, how are you using social media? How are you showing up online? Like really showing up. So if you're seeing this before October 1st, I'm starting September 22nd. But you can kind of jump in whenever you want. So even if you want to start in December or if you want to start in January, it's still going to be 6 months. So the sooner the better, but make sure you prepare yourself because I think this is where most people feel. They just dive into a challenge without preparing. I feel so prepared. I feel like so ready. And it's because I took the time to journal, to do the inner work, to tell my friends about this. And I'm sharing this because I want you to take this seriously. 6 months fly by. It will go super fast, but you can achieve so much in 6 months. Right now, while I'm recording this video, it's September, and I feel like we just started this year. Let this be your sign and start. There's probably so many things you could write down right now about all the things you want to accomplish, all the things you want to do, all the things that you wish you had time for, but you don't have time because you keep using your phone. Just go offline for 6 months, disappear, and come back as that woman that you deserve to be. Stop just talking about her and start being her. Start building her. I think we all deserve it. And also, I want this to be a reminder. I'm 32. And I feel like my greatest years are still ahead of me. But that's also because I worked on this mindset. I've made myself strong. And I have put so much time and effort towards myself. And I feel like if I do this for myself, my future self will thank me, because I'm going to learn so much the next 6 months. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be fitter. I'm hopefully going to be richer because I want to save money. I'm going to be more educated. I'm going to feel more connected with myself, but also with others. I want to build a community. So join. I want to become a better writer. There's so many recipes that I want to try. I want to take singing classes and I want to try different workouts. So there's so many things that I want to do, so many books that I want to read. And I just can't wait, because when you start today, if you start today, March 2026 is going to be your best month. You're going to finish these 6 months feeling so open-hearted and feel so great and feel so ready for the rest of the year. So yeah, I hope you join, and I'm going to post videos here every week. Yes, every week, because if I don't scroll on my phone, I actually have time to record. So this is going to be my journey of going offline. I'm going to share my tips. I'm going to share what I do. I'm going to share what kind of media I consume, the books that I read, and I just can't wait. So I really hope you join. It's only $9.99, like a life transformation for that. Just join.